little loves. So our first lesson that we're going to do together today is writing a linear equation whenever you're given the slope and the y-intercept. This is going to be a very basic assignment, really just getting you comfortable with slope-intercept form. This is probably something that you either remember from last unit or maybe even remember from 8th grade. Slope-intercept form is whenever you're given the equation in y equals mx plus b form, where m is our slope, b is our y-intercept. So in today's lesson, you're going to be given the slope and the y-intercept. All you have to do is plug it into the right spot and remembering to keep your signs where they need to go. So in our first example, we are given the slope is 5/2, the y-intercept is 0. So remembering our form, remembering y equals mx plus b, I'm going to replace, the y is going to stay there. I'm going to replace the m with whatever my slope is. In this case, it's 5/2. Write the x. The b is my y-intercept, and that's a plus 0. Since this is a plus 0, if I were adding $0 to your bank account, I'm not necessarily going to tell you about it. I'm not going to write it down because I add $0 to your bank account every day. So we don't necessarily have to write that. We can just leave that off. And so our answer would be y equals 5/2x. Another example would be if they give us a slope of -1, a y-intercept of -2. So once again, I'm going to write my y equals. I'm going to replace the m with my slope, which is -1. Going to replace my y-intercept with -2. That's going to take the place of this sign right here, because the sign always goes with the number that's behind it. Since I have a negative right here, I can go ahead, I need to put my x, and then write a -2. Now then, you may see this on a multiple choice answer key. However, whenever I'm holding up a marker, I typically don't say one marker. I just say marker, right? Same thing with our x's. If there's only one of them, or even a -1 of them, we can write that as y equals -x minus 2. Either one of those would be correct. Kind of like I tell you in class, this one makes me happy, this one makes me more happy, okay? Give me 1 second, I'm going to erase these, and we're going to do a couple more. The next example that I want us to do together is whenever the slope is 0 and the y-intercept is 7. This may throw us for a loop with the slope being 0. But once again, we're going to follow our same steps. We're going to replace the m with whatever our slope is, the b with whatever our y-intercept is, and then we can simplify after that. So I'm going to have y equals, replace m with the slope, 0x, replace the y-intercept with our number, a plus 7. I'm putting a plus right there because this is a positive number. Now then, if I have 0 x's, do I need to write them down? No. And so I can take that part out and get y equals 7. What that's going to look like, it's going to look like a flat line at 7 on the y-axis. And then last example, a slope of -1/3 and a y-intercept of 4. Once again, we replace the m with our slope, replace the b with our y-intercept. So it's going to be y equals -1/3 x plus 4. Okay, you got 10 multiple choice questions over this. Be sure that you are showing me whatever work that you can. Show me where you copied those notes, and go get them today.